eating right, except in German. So that's when I essen, Unterschmeck. So, okay, so that's the physical part. Now, music. Music. Okay, in 3rd grade, Santana. But before that was like a Cream, Ginger Baker. I used to listen to Wheels of Fire. My brother, when I was 2-3 years old, used to put boxes on the floor, put the stereo on with the drum solo, and he'd play with his little brother. You know, it's like, go, hit the drums, come on. You know, he used to do that to me. And then he had Led Zeppelin II, which had Moby Dick. And I used to listen to Janis Joplin, Big Brother and the Holding Company, or Cheap Thrills album, I think. And what else? What else? Jimi Hendrix, Ginger Baker, Jimi Hendrix, Bill Ward from Black Sabbath, Ian Pace, Deep Purple. All those guys were the early, because my brother put the records on. So that was a big inspiration for me when I started. And then in 3rd grade, I mean, that was when I was really young, 2-3 years old, and then when I was in 3rd grade, you know, then I got into Santana, and then I would listen to Latin jazz or Latin music, Cuban music, salsa. And my parents used to go to the dances, like where all the Cubans would go, and they would cha-cha-cha and all that stuff. And so I wouldn't be dancing with the girls. My mom would come back, where are you? And I'd be backstage. So it'd be a stage like this, and I'd be right there where he is. And I'd be watching the band play, all sweating and all that stuff. And my mom would come in, hey, why don't you go dance with the girls? There's a lot of pretty girls up there. And I'm like, no, Mom, it's good, I'm here. And I was watching the band, just like he was watching me. I would sit there and watch, wow, I want to be a rock star. So that's how it started. You? Yes.
I have a question. I heard last Ulrich is your favorite drummer.
I'm going to text him. It's true, yes. No. Lars is very, very nice. He's a really, really nice guy. Me and him, we text each other. I know I say things in the press. I said only one thing. The one thing I ever said was, hey, why didn't Lars know? They asked me about Battery. Remember I was on stage, I played in Metallica, I did 2 songs, 4 Horsemen and Battery, and he said, no, I told him in the interview, he said, how was it? How was that interview? How was playing with, backwards. Okay, here we go. Start again. How was it playing with Metallica? And I said, oh, it was great, you know. And then he said, you know, yeah, it sounded really, really good. He did the double bass at the end. And any message for Lars? And I said, well, he should come over to my house, we'll have a little coffee, and I'll teach him how to play. Not in a mean way. I wasn't being mean. I was just like, be a nice guy. Just, come on, buddy. But since then, we text each other. He was in Venezuela, and I have a couple friends that are Venezuelan, and they tell me, hey, Metallica's coming. And I go, really? Okay, well, let me text Lars. And I text Lars, and I said, hey, man, I heard you're in Venezuela. And I said, kick ass for me. And he texted me right away. So me and him, we're friends. You know, yeah, maybe he did inspire me to be better. You know, I said, oh shit, this guy's pretty good. So I'm going to get better. And so that's good.
About his compositions?
Very good compositions, yes. Actually, I went to his show in LA. This was kind of cool. He texts me and he goes, hey Dave, where were you? I heard you were here. Why didn't you come and see me? And I hung out with Machine Head all night. Machine Head was opening up. So I didn't get to see him, but I saw the show. So we have a good relationship, so there's nothing bad between people. Yes, Doctor.
What do you think about triggering, and what do you think about modern metal bands which say, who say that triggering is a must-have?
Maybe for them, this triggering is a must. But that's a whole different technique. Drummers that use triggers and play beyond 200, I play 210 beats per minute. maybe 211, and that's natural, you know, playing hard. Those drummers, their pedals are very close to the heads, and all they're doing is, I think, I don't know, I haven't watched many drummers, but they're playing very light, and you know, when you're playing that close to the beaters, you can get really fast. And you don't have to hit the drums hard to get the trigger to sound like you're hitting a monster drum. And that's not natural. I'm more of a drummer that likes the natural sound. It's not bad what they're doing, and it's not wrong. It's only a personal preference. Do I like it? I think you lose feeling. You lose velocity, you know, the impact, your energy. I think you lose that. It's not natural. So I really don't like it. They're great drummers. They're doing some great stuff. Very inspiring. But it's a little difficult to enjoy. At least for me, because I come from a different school of drummers. Maybe if I was born 10, 15 years later, yeah, you know, triggers would be the thing. But for me, because I came from the Ian Pace, John Bonham, Mitch Mitchell influence, no. But they're great bands, I mean, believe me. Okay, yes?
When you play a gig with Slayer, you have the click on here?
No.
Without the click?
Well, wait, live?
When you play live?
No, live is
All
natural.
All feeling natural.
All feeling, yes. But you know, okay? That's normal, yeah. But sometimes... ¿Cómo?